Welcome to video 2 in the Getting Started series of Warboard videos. In this video we're going to show you how to create a new project on Warboard, how to add new users to that project, and how to kind of get the project set up from the beginning to get you off on a good foot. Quick introduction to Warboard. If you want more information on Warboard, there's links down below where we'll give you a lot more information about what it is, what it does, etc. But in this video, we're just going to cover creating a project, adding users to that project, and the user management system of Warboard. So we'll jump straight into it. We'll jump into the software. So warboard.co.uk. We have a free version. The free version allows only up to 50 issues and one user. And then we have paid versions where you get unlimited number of issues, and the price just rises depending on how many users you want. But for quite a reasonable £50 a month, you get up to 10 users, as many projects as you want, as many issues as you want. So let's jump straight in. Let's log in to Warboard. I'm going to log in using my account information, and I'm going to click sign in. And I'm taken to my project dashboard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and create a new project. Now there's two ways to create a new project in Warboard. We can click this button here, or which will bring up a little new project dialog, which will open up this, or in the all project menu on the left, we can click new project at the top, and again fill out this to create a new project. So I'm going to do it in the dashboard. I'm going to click create new project, and I'm going to type in demo project setup. I want to put demo project description, which is a short description. Demo project to show how to get started. And I'm going to select a plugin. In reality, this doesn't matter currently. You can pick any, and you can still work with the others, but Navisworks is default. Even if you're not using Navisworks and you're using BCF, don't worry about it. It still works. Report style, this is quite important. There's 3 report styles in Warboard, and when you pick your report style, it's what's used for the PDF report generation feature in Warboard. And we've got legacy, and I'll explain what that one is in a second. We've got modern style and we've got simple style. If I go and open up this page now and we go and have a look at this. So in the modern style, it's designed to look pretty, if I'm honest. You get a full cover report page with your company logo on. So again, if you were on one of our paid plans, this won't say Warboard, this will say your own company name, and I'll show you how you can upload your logo in a second. You get a full page report summary with historic data and kind of a dashboard of kind of who's got issues outstanding, etc. You get a contents page with the different clash sets, which is hyperlinked to each section. And then you get full-blown big images of the report. So you get full half-page images rather than the normal Navisworks tiny ones. You get grid locations, comments, all coming through on this report. Quite a nice looking report. Then our simple report style is designed to use less paper and less ink and be simpler. So very simple front page. You get a dashboard, simpler. You still get a contents page, but then what we do is we squeeze 3 issues per sheet. So this is going to reduce your report size massively. So it's not as pretty, but actually it's more information in a smaller space. It reduces the amount of ink used, reduces the amount of paper used, more environmentally friendly, etc. Still get your company logo all across the top and in the bottom if you're on one of our paid plans. Then the legacy style. So one of the other options in here is legacy. The legacy style is kind of a combination between the two. It's what's been used by our BIM Technologies team for the last couple of years when they've been using our internal Warboard platform. It's there kind of as a legacy report. In reality, I would go with modern or simple. I'll pick modern in this case. Let's click create new project. So you can see at the top, project created, and if we scroll down or if we go to all projects on the left, we will see the project now in our projects. And the first thing we want to do is we want to add new users to this project. So what we're going to do is we're going to click manage. So there's two options, manage or open. We're going to click manage, and what we're going to do is currently, because I've created this project, I'm the project admin. Now what I want to do is invite people to this project. So I'm going to click add project member, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite Sean to this project, Sean Hood. And what I'm going to do is, that's the wrong one, it's going to use test accounts. So let's invite, in fact, let's invite Ben Malone. So there we go, Ben at BIM Technologies. Now, because Ben's already a member on Warboard, you'll see when I start typing his email address, Ben at BIM Technologies, Ben comes up. So if your co-workers or the people you were working with are already using Warboard, just start typing the email address and then you'll be able to add them very simply. Then you asked a permission level. So a guest member, first of all, a project admin on Warboard has full control. They can upload new issues, new reports. They can add new users to the project. You can comment and you can assign issues to people. Full unlimited control. You can delete projects, etc. A member is a typical collaborator on a project. So a member might be an architect or an engineer who's responsible. So a member can comment on issues. You can assign issues to other people. What you can't do is upload new issues or reports. You can't delete the project. You can't add new members to the project. Now a guest is a read-only access. So a guest can view the dashboard, and you can view the reports. You can see all the issues. What you can't do is comment on them, assign them to people, etc. It's a read-only, view access only. So you need to pick which one of these is most applicable. So for Ben, I'm going to click member and I'm going to click add member. And because Ben's already on Warboard, he's being added instantly. You'll get an email to confirm he's being added, etc. Now if I wanted to, I can upgrade Ben to a different one at a later date. So if I come off this project and I want Ben to be project admin, I can do that very easily. Now, if I want to invite somebody to the project who isn't currently on Warboard, what I can do is I can click add project member. And what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to go and get a temporary email address because I don't want to, so I'll just use this. So you get the email of the address of the, where's it gone, of the person you want to invite to Warboard. And you start typing the email address. Now, if that person isn't on Warboard, so you can see it hasn't detected anybody as I'm typing. And then I pick the memberships. I put the email address and I'm going to put them as a guest. Click add member. User invited the project, but he hasn't been added, and that's because he's not on Warboard. So what that user will now get, or not in this case because it's temporary email, but if that was a real person, they would get an email with actually the login information, asking them to sign up to Warboard, and when you sign into Warboard, you'll get access to the project. Now, you're not going to be asked to pay for Warboard because you've added them, they will automatically become part of your project. So that's how you can add people to the project. And again, you can go and change permission levels at a later date. You can delete people. So if I want to remove Ben from this project, I can remove him quite simply. So let's go into the project now. So let's go back to all projects. I could have just went back. Let's go back to the project. So I've added the users in manage. And now what I'm going to do is click open. And I'm going to go and go into the project and get set up. Now there's no data in this project yet because it's a brand spanking new project. So there's no charts, nothing in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on settings. And the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure my project name and description is still okay. And I'm going to click choose image and I'm going to go and pick a nice image for this project. Click update the image. And that's the project setup. So what we've done now is we've created a project, we've invited people to the project, and we've added an image to the project. The next stage would be uploading a report or issues to this project, which will be covered in one of the next videos below. One last thing to understand is, I mentioned earlier that all the reports on Warboard can be white labeled. Now, I can't currently go to view report because there's no data in this project. So I'm going to quickly go to a different project just to show you this. Click view. You can see this is a report with lots of data into it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to click on view report, and you can see that's the report style modern which we selected. If we selected simple, we'd get that report style in there as well. We can see it's got our company name, BIM Technologies, at the bottom. In your report, you want that to be your logo. So if you've got one of our paid accounts, you can change that. So the way you do it is you go to your dashboard, edit profile, and you can update a company logo here, as well as your company name. And if you wanted that to say something else on that project, you can go and upload it on there. And when you do that, that'll appear on all the reports. So if you're the project admin and you update your company logo, it updates the logo on those reports. Now, if you've got one of our higher tier enterprise accounts on Warboard, where you get unlimited everything and kind of full control, you will have a little menu on the left called Company. And in Company, you can add people within your organization. So let's say you've bought Warboard for your company. You're the IT manager who's responsible for setting Warboard up and inviting people in your own organization. What you can do in here, you can see this is my company information. What I can do is I can go and invite users to my company. So I'm going to delete this one off because that's not, yes, cancel invitation. I can go and invite users to the BIM Technologies company. So if I wanted to go and invite, say we get a new member, I can actually go and add the email, pick the permission, and add them to our team, for want of a better word. And you can also add users, a similar feature, and you can manage users. It's a very quick way to add organizations and add users to organizations. So that's about it for this video. We haven't went into much detail about what Warboard is, what it does. That's in other videos, but this is more about how to create a project quickly, how to get it set up, and how to add users to that project. Again, any questions, visit warboard.co.uk or drop an email to hello@warboard.com.co.uk and we'll respond. Thanks for your time.